soda. I'm not sure. But I put them in this glass vase. I sound British. Glass vase. Can I have a Okay, so there is the first one. So I'm going to show these first. So here you go. This one is my favorite. It's actually driftwood. So it's not like, it's the only one that's not a rock or a seashell. But I kind of consider it kind of like a seashell because you find these often on the beach and it looks like a mask. It looks pretty cool. So I found it unique. It has like a little eye opening there, which is, yeah, special. And driftwood goes for a lot of money. If you find a big chunk of driftwood, I mean, that could go for like $500 to $1,000, you know? So this was a good find. When it dries, it just looks so cool. I would definitely want one of those like driftwood tables. Those look amazing. So the next one, I think this was from Maryland on Asateca Island. I feel so grateful that I got to see it. It's a very big island with horses on it. And the horses there are not, I went there last year, around March, April, I think. And the horses are not native to there. It just, like a boat crashed and they just swam ashore and lived there to this day. If you look at the history of horses, it's incredible. They've been around for tens of millions of years. Like, that's mind-boggling to me. And I think they used to be a lot larger, if I'm not wrong. Honey, that's like dinosaur era. Like, almost, not really quite. So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then this one too. So you can see the blue ones are more like the dark gray or blue, are more like the New England, you know, or East Coast. I mean, Maryland is borderline New England, not quite, but almost. So you're gonna find a lot of these even larger seashells because they're like untouched here in Florida. I feel like everyone, the kids, break them and step on them and touch them, and it's hard to find a big chunky seashell down here. But like up north, I feel like people like care more about things like preservation. And although don't get me wrong, Florida cares too. It's just like if you don't work in that industry, you don't care, you know. So unless you're just like a good person, I guess. So I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I explained myself properly. Here's another one, a little tiny one, baby blue one. And then there's another little flat one. So these are so cute. I love to tap. I love to whisper and tap. Like sometimes people say, like, why don't you do soft speaking anymore? I do once in a while. But sometimes I like to switch it up. Some videos are soft spoken, some videos are whispered, some videos are a mix of both. You just have to dig and find them, honey. You know, I don't know what to tell those people. Because I do my best to balance, you know, I do my best to not always do one thing. You know, God forbid I do whispering for a week. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I film videos every day. Don't complain. I mean, I'm just talking to those people that complain all the time. Like, it's always the same people. Like, why don't you whisper? Why don't you stop speaking? I'm like, why don't you stop commenting that and be grateful for the content? So this is another cool one. It's like white. A little white one. A little white one. It's like purpley white too. So, these are some unique fillers, I call them, I guess. Not a huge fan of these, especially if they're broken, but just a couple, you know, cracked ones. This one ones I've collected. I used to have like way more. I don't know where they went, but here's a little. These are like really common seashells. When people think of Florida beaches, these think of these in their mind's eye immediately. And they're so fascinating to tourists, but to me it's like, boring because I see them everywhere. Literally, I see them even on the street. Because, oh gosh, yeah. I literally just shook out a bunch of sand. At least it makes a nice sound. Okay, so, oh, maybe I should tap it away. There we go. I think I shook it all out. So this one, but you have to be careful because it's actually illegal to capture one of these if there's a live creature in there. So you always have to make sure. Like one time we accidentally, we didn't know it was something in there. We came home and it was like crawling. Like, oh my gosh, like literally it was like crawling, I think, on the countertop. We had to put it outside right away. Like, we freaked out. So this is another cool one. It's like a broken conch. I miss the beach. Like, I can't wait to go back to Sanibel. Like, oh my god. I might do that this weekend if the red tide is gone. Oh my god, I'm praying that the red tide is gone because I love it there. 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 Okay. I hope they're recovering nicely from the hurricanes. I really do. It's such a unique place in the world. Shout out to Sanibel Island. I hope y'all doing alright. Okay. It's a nice spot to go when you want a mini vacation without actually going on vacation, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you live in Florida. Like, if you're still in Florida, you're technically not on vacation, but it still feels like it somehow. That's the magical, amazing beauty of Florida. Yo, we are in some crazy times. Like, I don't even think people realize. Everyone has such a different mindset or different viewpoint of what's happening too, which makes it all the more interesting. Look at this. There's like 4 perfectly lined holes. How did that happen? It's very unique. I think it looks cooler when it's wet, when the shells are wet, so that's why I pick them too, because they really are bold in color when they're wet. Like, they're so washed out once they're dry. Look at that purple hue. I found that so cool. I don't remember some of these if my boo picked them for me or what, but it's like a peachy color. It's a very peach. And then there's this one. Oh, that makes a nice sound effect. It's always cute to see little birds like go, the little baby birds go on the beach. I forgot what they're called. I'm telling you, the beach resets you. It really does. Like, oh, do it. Stop being afraid of Florida. Nothing bad happens here. Like, like, I don't even see gay couples anymore. I haven't seen a gay couple in like a year. I kid you not. Like, yeah, I think like everyone's just so afraid. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, honey child. Live your life. many places nobody bothers us. Like, really, people are very respectful, dignified, like, they still talk to you, you know, no one bothers you, you know. It's not like what people think on the news, like, you know. I certainly don't let the news dictate my life and how I live. But anyway, I find more happiness that way. So these are a couple of shells. This one's very nice, it's glossy. It's like kind of cracked here in a weird way, but it kind of still works. It looks pretty cool. Alright, and then the last seashell. It kind of almost looks like a rock, doesn't it? I give you angle it a certain way. It's this smooth one. This is probably one of my favorites. It's kept its perfect spiral complexity. So yeah, now it's time to show you the rocks. I have colorful painted rocks and I have plain rocks. I'm going to show you the plain Jane rocks first. So these are not river rocks. They look like river rocks, but they're at a certain beach called Minnesota Key, and that's pretty much the only place you can find a lot of these cool, smooth rocks, and you can use them for, of course, rock painting. So there's just a bunch of unique little ones I found. They're very soft. If you feel them, they're like river rocks, literally. They're so smooth. And there's so many different colors, and they're all differently shaped, and that's what makes it fun. It's not my favorite beach in the world, but it's fun to just go. This one kind of like a little heart. A little heart. By the way, the last video I made, I just ate that for lunch. The chicken mozzarella lemony couscous with carrots. It was pretty good. It came out alright. This one has a little crack on it. It's so smooth, so soft. So smooth and soft. This one is a cool color, especially when, again, you wet them. And that beach has crabs that walk by sometimes. This has a hole through it, so I guess you can make like a necklace or something on it. It kind of also looks like a heart shape too. Then this one. And these are the coolest ones I could find, honestly. That one looks unique. Like, it almost looks like a crystal. It almost looks like it's painted too. It looks like it has some seashells in it or sand that is fossilized. It's a unique shape. And this one was definitely unique. I don't know why it reminded me of like an octopus. Like, here's the head and here's the little striations. But nonetheless, that's a big one. It's hard to carry all the big chunky ones on the beach. Big chunky ones. I think what I might do is I might go, no, maybe I shouldn't say it. I don't want to bump into someone. You should never tell people where you're going at what day and time, especially. Like, let's all just do a meet and greet, right? Oh my gosh. Imagine no one shows up. Laugh out loud. And then this one. ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the painted rocks? So these painted rocks, I think it's time to retire them. I think it's time to let them go. Give them back to others who want them more than I do. I haven't decided yet. I'll either give some as gifts or just keep a couple and then let the rest go. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to do like a meet and greet. This is such a bad idea. Oh my gosh. I was thinking to like maybe meet up with people at the area where these rocks came from and just give them away to people there while they're there, but I don't know how many people live in my state. I know people always ask for a meet and greet. This one says give thanks. This is from the Magical Garden of St. Armand's, Florida. So, this one has a nice green color. I don't know, guys, like, that's a terrible idea, but that'd be something fun to do. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to have legally a meet and greet at that place, like, yeah. But these say post it online, keep it or hide it, so they give you permission to do what you want with these rocks. This is a moon. I really like this one. This is one of my favorite ones, so this one I might keep. But I managed to collect 13 of these, which is a wonderful number. This says believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Big blue rock that says believe in yourself. I just feel very selfish keeping these to myself, you know, so I think I'm just gonna go like one day and just put them all back in the garden. I think that's for the best. Like re-gift them back, you know. This is one I got recently, is a donkey with a flower through in his mouth. So this was so cute. I mean, I love how the color of the donkey's like basically almost the color of the rock, so it kind of like fades in like perfectly. That is so cute, is it not? And it says, yay, you found me. Please post a picture of me to Facebook at the place it says, then you may keep me or re-hide me. Hope I made you smile. Kindness rocks. KG. So these all come from different places and people. Like, I'm not gonna read all the Facebook groups and stuff. I don't want to unnecessarily spam them. But you are exactly where you are meant to be. And some of them are blank, some don't even say anything or have anything, so. It's gold and it's blue hearts. So some are like little affirmations. It's just a cute. The Magical Garden, Rock Garden in Sarasota and St. Armand's. It's just basically like a cute place where some rocks are cemented down. So it's just like a bunch of painted rocks cemented down in the rocks and the seashells all around. And some rocks are just laying there, not cemented. So you're only supposed to pick up the ones that are not cemented to the ground. This says never give up. It's a big purple heart. It's kind of shaped like a heart too, the rock. And this one says you are blessed. You are blessed. It's a little affirmation rocks for someone who may like. Beach with an arrow. The sunshine and sand on it. So the beach pointing that way. The beach is that way. These would be cool to have if you have like a Airbnb and just kind of lay these throughout the beach house. Vitamin C. Vitamin C. It's nice reminders to go to the beach more often. The weather is so hot here. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating just being inside. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. So yeah, it was nice when I needed like a pick-me-up, you know? I became a pick-me boy, except it's not like what you think. It's more picking up rocks. And I needed pick-me-ups. So this one was definitely unique, but I got it anyway because I thought that's freaking cool. Red, yellow, and blue just splattered on a rock, just randomly. Like no message, just blah, here's a rock. So I decided to keep it. Obviously this must have been like a 5-year-old doing this, but I was like, this is so cool, I'll keep it. And then the sunshine, sun setting in the distance with the birds flying and the ocean. I love how they painted the ocean. That is like such a good job they did there. This whole rock. And finally, kindness is used by the strong. So it's a little butterfly there. Kindness is used by the strong. I might just use these rocks one last time for like a pick a card reading or something like that. That's about it. I love the colors. These are such a good color scheme. Like these people who make these are so talented, whoever they are. Good job to you guys. So that's my rock and seashell collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I like to get up close to the mic like this. And I will see you all very soon. Make sure you subscribe and check me out on TonyBomboni.com. Reserve your own appointment today with me. TonyBomboni.com. That's my new jingle. No, not really. I just made that up. Thanks for supporting the channel, guys, and I will see you all very soon. By the way, my website should be loading even faster now than it was before. I removed a lot of unnecessary text and images from the site, and a page, like one page, is completely removed to the About section, so it's much quicker to load now, hopefully, and easily accessible and straightforward. So you get straight to the point, straight to the booking page, making your experience a lot easier, because I know sometimes people get frustrated if things load slowly. If it still takes a few seconds, please give it obviously a few seconds to load like any other web page would. But if it doesn't work on desktop, try mobile. If it doesn't work mobile, try desktop. It'll work either way, okay? It should work on your iPad as well, and your tablets and all of that. So yes, links below to TonyBomboni.com. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.